Dear child, we're in the depths of spring and I feel your timid stare. We haven't been in correspondence for many equinoxes, but I'm so glad to see you alive again. My sweet missionary of the sun, thespian of the moon, don't be scared, I know I've burned you before and it's only fair. But please stop denying you are my child, I can see it in your sunshine hair. You're just like me and I like you. It's lonely up here, though I know you're not quite alone down there. Note that you're mine for now, but always remember that I am not yours. P.S. Send my love to your earthly mother. Sincerely, the sun. Dear old sun, can I ask you 5 questions? That was number 1. Number 2, how do I look from up there? Am I kind enough? Am I good enough? Most importantly, have I loved enough? 6 questions, can you explain the somber feeling when I see something so beautiful and so fleeting? Why is it that I cannot capture a moment and feel it forever? Also, I must know, does the dreaming ever stop? I don't think I want it to. Okay, 7th question. Do you remember when I watched a man paint you on the street? He was an artist in San Antonio 10 years ago. I stayed in the crowd all night and watched him. He painted things like the stars, the moon, the ocean, and you. I was mesmerized, and for that hour I thought maybe, just maybe, I'd be okay. He was selling his art, of course. I had no money to support, but I took his card. I sent him a letter and thanked him. He sent me back a portrait of you, and I think I ended up being okay. Anyways, I know you're not mine, Heavenly Mother, for my orbit revolves around you. Dear child, I've been watching you too, studying you. So strange and so sweet and more human than you think. Of course, I saw the painting, you hung it up in your room. And you do seem better than before, and I do think you're kind enough and possibly maybe even good enough. But I don't think you love enough. You go too fast. Sweet, but squirming out of conversations, mumbling over your words quickly in hopes that your cause does not have effect. You rush your love and your art for the same reason. You're certainly not afraid to be seen, but somehow oddly terrified to be heard. You've let your passions divide your soul instead of coming together to make you whole. There are others like you, I'm in conversation with them too. Do not fear your fellow human, you're all the same down there to me, and your sweet morsels of life are among the living. Though I do wonder what it's like to be so small. Poor thing, I envy you. What exactly is it you seek from your little life down there? I have so many wishes, dear son, but if I had to ask for one, I wish to grow old as you have done, and I wish for my hair to turn white from wisdom, and I wish to grow it out to my waist and wear it in a long braid. That's not it, I wish to have a bloodline, and I wish to sit by the fire and tell them folklore of the stars and the trees, the oak and the pine. I wish to tell them stories of great friendship and fabled flowers, and I wish to tell them of the violent delights of the ocean, about its catastrophic danger and its everlasting beauty and how one cannot exist without the other. I want to remind them that magic is real. I want to be heard by them and known by the earth. Dear dreamer, fly a little closer and love a little harder and I'll try not to burn you. But if I do, let the crumbling marks sculpt you. Don't forget that I am an artist too. Keep your friends close and the earth closer. You don't need a picture, I'll last longer than that. As long as I remember you, you'll remember me too. I know that I am harsh and my language is not that of your flowers, but grow old and grow wise. Let the moments be sad and beautiful and all things fleeting. Allow yourself to be human, dear miracle creature. Remember, your taking up space must coincide with being gentle and kind. Let your passions multiply you and not divide you. Allow yourself to be pulled by the moon and bathed by the sun. Let yourself catch fire and burn out again and again. Let the wolves inside of you become mates, and always remember that the dream giver awaits.